Good morning. I am Lori from PassionatePennyPincher.com, and I know so many people say that in 2022 they don't need planners, they don't need physical things. Everything should be digital, and that works for them. But for me, having a physical planner, even in the end of January of 2022, still makes my life easier. So I would love to know if you're hopping on. Tell me if you have the home planner, if you're joining us, because we're gonna walk you through it. So if you're here and joining me, I'm just here to cheer you on if you have a planner to get you through kind of the things that we're doing each day. And I hope it will encourage you. I know lots of folks feel like you don't necessarily need a planner anymore in 2022 as digital things are all the rage, which is great. But as a real working wife and mom, for me, I don't think I could do my life if I didn't have a planner. So we're gonna walk through what we do each day in the planner. I wanna show you real quickly for anybody who has the planner. This is, as y'all know, I have a little planner corner if you've been around very long. And each morning, as soon as I get showered and dressed, the first thing I do is I pop in here. You guys who've done the planner know that we have Bible reading inside of the planner. Right now we are reading. This morning was Exodus 10 through 14, so we'll cover all of the New Testament, all of the Old Testament this year. I was really anxious about encouraging y'all to read the Old Testament because I was like, these people are not gonna go for the Old Testament. I've been intimidated about reading it. So far, it hasn't been too scary, guys. So how many of you guys have joined in the Old Testament readings? Have you loved it? Has it been helpful for you guys? Have you enjoyed it? So far, I've liked it way more than I expected. So in the morning, I get my coffee right as my kids, as James and Reagan got off to school in the morning. The first thing I do is I sit down and write down and do my scripture reading, and I love it. You love planners. I love hearing that, Esther. Hi, Sally in New York. Okay, so in the morning, I do my exercise first thing. I wake up around 5 a.m. For me, that works between 5 and 5:30. Lately, I've been 5:30. So I exercise and I shower first thing. My husband makes the bed. So if y'all are new to the planner, that's what it looks like on the inside. We have like a list that tells you what to do each day. So start laundry. Let's go do our laundry, guys. The planner dash, Deborah, you can click the link in the video if you're interested in learning more about the planner. So one thing that I do that's super helpful to my day is I start a load of laundry every single morning. So I waited, normally I start it earlier, but I wanted to wait and do it with you guys this morning. So if you are watching, do not just watch me and not do anything. You guys, please, 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 hop up, go do a load of laundry with me. So I pop my load of laundry in the morning. Then, because I work from home, as soon as I hear it ding, I move it over to the dryer, and then when I hear it fluff, what I usually do is I wait for a phone call from one of my college kiddos. I've got 2 kids in college, and when they call, I immediately hop up, take a phone call from them, and talk to them while I do the next laundry step. So it totally works for me, and it makes a life changer. You ordered the planner yesterday, Laura. I'm so excited for you. Okay, so laundry has been started. So let's go back into the kitchen and finish up the rest of the things we need to do in there. Good morning. You love the Bible reading, Melissa. I am so glad that you enjoy it. I was so nervous. I was so nervous about doing the Old Testament reading, but so far I'm loving it. Okay, so we have our exercise, shower, made bed, start laundry, clean bathroom sinks. I did that already. Plan and prep dinner. I cannot tell you the value of this right here. This is worth the planner alone. I never realized why we were always struggling to get dinner made. And then it dawned on me that I just needed a reminder in the morning to start dinner. So today we are actually making the low-cal menus, turkey and biscuit. Y'all wanna come see? Let me show you what it's gonna look like over here. Hang on, can y'all come right up to my crock pot? Oh, here we go, I got you right in there. So this is the onion turkey breast with mushroom saute. By knowing that I'm gonna make dinner in the morning and having a little reminder, I can hop in, make sure I have everything I need. I don't have to stress in the afternoon and say, oh my gosh, I was supposed to thaw out that meat and I forgot, because my planner just kind of tells me to do that. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this on here. I'm supposed to rub it in. Y'all know I don't love rubbing stuff into the turkey breast, but I just did one because there's only 3 of us, so this should be plenty for us to eat. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna come over here now. We're gonna wash our hands. And y'all are gonna see my dirty sink, which is the next thing on the list, so that works out really well. Okay, first time you're using the planner and working on B+ work, I love that. It's 12:27 in Australia. Bless your heart, that is in the morning. That is bright and early. I pulled out the wrong cleaner this morning, y'all. Okay, so next thing. Are we ready, girls? We just plan and prep dinner. Done. Wash, put away dishes. My husband and daughter did that this morning before they left. Clean the kitchen counters and wipe down the main living space. This is the magic right here. I want to show y'all. This is my kitchen on a regular morning, and this is pretty much the way it stays most days. Let me show it to you really fast. I forgot to get I gotta get my right. Reagan put away my granite cleaner. There we go. Reagan's been cleaning in the nighttime, and a lot of times she puts my stuff in the wrong places, which is totally fine, but it is. Okay, so right here, the last thing I'm gonna do in the morning before tidying up doing my kitchen sink, I'm actually gonna, well, I'll put that back after I finish talking to you guys. I just put everything back in its place. So if you're watching, taking just a minute, I don't wipe it down perfectly every day. In fact, I'll tell you, yesterday I didn't wipe it down really well. We've got company coming today, so I want to make sure my countertops are clean. This is the best part about the planner, is when somebody calls you and says they're going to show up at your door, you don't freak out, because you've already pretty much, like, my house stays like this, so it's not like a big deal. If somebody says, hey Lori, I'm coming over, I'm not like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? My house is a mess, because my house kind of just stays picked up. And here's the big thing I will tell you, is that it takes as much time, it takes more time to let it get to be a mess than it does to just keep it clean. So this does not take me long at all, and it's all done, and it's so worth it. Thank you so much. Let's see. Y'all are saying you love my kitchen. Y'all know this is my brand new, we moved recently, very recently, and I'm still getting accustomed to my kitchen. There are things I miss about our old kitchen. My husband's job got transferred. There are things I miss for sure about my old kitchen. The lighting was amazing in that kitchen, and I had the very best back view, but this kitchen is definitely a little bit bigger than our old kitchen, and it's just really nice for what we do. So I'm super thankful for this kitchen. Okay, the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and shine our kitchen sink. So if you are watching me, you guys, do not just sit there and watch. If you're watching right now, give me a harder like if you're watching me. Who's watching me? Tell me where you're watching from. If you are watching from work, get your work done. You're amazing, and I know you have a lot on your plate. If you are watching, well, yeah, get your work done. If you're watching from home, come shine your sink with me. Are y'all ready? Let's do our sinks together. Okay, so you can see my sink is kind of grubby. As we talk about a lot, we are so content with B+, C+ work. I do not need to be an A+ star. I don't have to check every single box. So I try to get as many of the things done as I can. But like last night, I wasn't home after dinner. And so my husband and daughter cleaned up. They're not gonna scrub the sink. And who cares? It does not matter if they have a scrubbed sink. I scrub the sink because I like when I have a scrubbed out sink. So this morning, because it's just on my list, I'll do it real fast. And when I walk back in today, I have a nice shiny sink. It is a gift to myself. I think the biggest thing that I see people think is that if they have to clean themselves, it's like suffering. And I guess to me, I love having pretty things. I don't like looking at a dirty sink full of dishes. Do you like looking at a dirty sink full of dishes? How many of you guys say, oh, when I can see that dirty sink full of dishes, I am happy? How many of y'all do that? Not most of us, right? I do this because I love what it looks like when my sink is shined. I feel less stressed. I feel less anxious. I feel a little more pulled together in my life. I can't control most of what's going on, especially right now, y'all. I don't know about you, but the world is kind of crazy right now, and I can't control all of that, but I can control how I make my home feel. I can control how it feels for those around me, and I can keep it the very best I can each day. So if you are feeling like me, and you feel like we live in kind of an out of control, oh my word, what is going on kind of world, like I definitely do, this system kind of helps you feel like at least my home is kind of in order and kind of pulled together a little bit, for sure. And I absolutely love that. You don't ever surprise people with a visit. That's a good thing, Sonia. I'm not saying usually I know, but even if somebody says, hey, Lori, I've got to stop by and pick something up in an hour, an hour is not a whole lot of time if your house is a disaster. So cleaning up your stuff is a gift to yourself. So I just encourage you today, if you got the planner already, think about do some B+, C+ work. We just got our kitchen counters cleaned, wiped down the kitchen sink. I also want to tell you this. This is one thing I want to tell you. You should not be spending an hour in the morning to do, for those of you, if you have the planner, would you tell me you have the planner? If you have the planner, these things in the morning, other than exercise and showering, those are going to take I probably take about an hour and a half to exercise and shower. So if I get up at 5, I'm working out by 5, I'm ready to go by 6:30. So that takes an hour and a half. The rest of the stuff up here should not take you more than 15 minutes. It just shouldn't. So especially once you do it. Now, if it's the first day you're doing it and you're like, your kitchen is a mess and your sink's a mess and all of those things, it may take a little bit longer, but it shouldn't take you way longer once you get in the system and kind of are doing it regularly. Are you done with the dinner prep? Yes, I'm actually done with the dinner prep. Thank you. Sherry, I'll go pop that around so you can see that really fast. Come on over, Sherry. I forgot totally. The dinner prep is so easy. I'm so excited. We haven't made a recipe in the crock pot in a good bit. Like maybe we've only done one here. So on this, all I had to do was rinse the turkey breast and pat dry, put the onion soup mix all over the outside of the turkey and under the skin. Oh, I was supposed to put it under the skin. I'll do that once we're done. Place turkey breast in slow cooker, cover and cook on low for 7 to 8 hours. And then the rest of it gets done tonight. I've already got my ingredients ready to go for tonight. So it's pretty simple, pretty easy recipe. I'm gonna answer any quick questions y'all have about the planner if you are new here or any other things that you need. And then I will hop off and I would just encourage y'all, take some time, whether you have a planner or not. This helps. It just helps. That's all there is to it. It makes it a little bit easier. So you love your planner. You can't wait for your planner. You need to get organized in your home. I love that you have the planner, Karen. I'm so glad y'all getting this thing to sit in my thing keeps falling on me a little bit more. Your kitchen is so calming this morning. I love hearing that. You spend maybe 10 to 15 minutes doing the other things. Claire, thank you for saying that. That helps me to kind of know. Because I know a lot of times I'm like, I go fast through pretty quickly. Talisha, you are new. Good morning, Talisha. We are so glad you're here. Tiffany, you are the sweetest. Thank you so much for your kind encouragement this morning. I'm not feeling super amazing, but I'm doing the best I can for sure. It is a good recipe, Margaret. I'm excited. This is the first planner you've stuck with, Kelly. And I will tell you, this planner definitely is not for everyone. First of all, it does have scripture reading in it. A lot of people who are not Christians still grab the planner and they just skip over that. I feel like everybody once in their life should read through the Bible because it's an old book and there's a lot of good value in it. So I think it's worth it. So once in your life, maybe read through it. I don't think, but if you want to skip over that part, that's fine. This planner is not for everyone. It does really tell you what to do every day. So if it's going to bother you to have someone bossing you, the planner is going to boss you a little bit. But for somebody like me, I tend to get sidetracked. And when I just know, like how many of y'all did this? I was making the same list over and over and over again every single day. This way, I make one list. I go through my things, like the list is already done for me. I don't have to think about it at all. When will the recipe stand be available? Pamela, we are hoping soon. You got the pink one and started this week and the rooms have stayed clean. I love that. First time planner newbie, Brandy, I'm so glad you're here. Leah, you said you already have a planner for this year, but you got a couple of the meal plans. I love that. Thank you so much, Cindy. I do feel better. But this morning, my voice is definitely struggling. I'm still just stuffy, just stuffy. Anyways, you love this. You want to get through the Old Testament. I have gotten farther in the Old Testament this year than I ever have before, and I am loving it. So my goal is to stick with it every single day. Also, let me give you guys some grace too. If you have younger children, the reading is a little bit more this year than it was last year for sure. Reading the Old Testament takes a little bit longer. This is the first year, my kids are older, that I've really felt like I've had time. I've had kids since I had my first kiddo at 24. So I've been a mama for a long time. And this is the first year that I really feel like I have time to kind of do that because I only have one kiddo at home. So life has definitely settled down for us. So if you are a young mom, I encourage you, do what you can do. Give yourself so much grace. And if you're a working mom too, I work, but I work from home. And that is very different because I can hop up at lunchtime and do a load of laundry. And I know that's not for everyone. You are new here. You're retired and you're super organized at work and finding it's hard. You will definitely love it. Holly, as long as you get one of the home planners, you should be good to go. Yeah, click the link in the video for that one for sure. Okay, I think, where's my cute shirt from? It's from the Loft. Yeah, thank you very much. I like it. You guys have an amazing day. Tackle your home. Do your kitchen sinks. You can do this. Shannon said she loves the structure of the planner. I love that. You guys have an amazing day. I am so crazy thankful for you, and I will be back on probably tomorrow morning, and I may show you how this turkey breast goes tonight too. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.